Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and I am here with a quick library haul and discussion of books I hope that I'll be getting to over the next week or so. I'm not getting to take Elena on her surprise spring break trip with the corona scare going on right now. The zoo we were going to this weekend has closed for the foreseeable future, and she's in the next room. I was going to take her to Legoland in Dallas, but so far I don't think they've closed down, but they did go ahead and give me a refund because my dad is in the hospital. I don't know how many of you know about it because I posted a video, but it didn't go private, or no, it didn't go public, it went private. So I finally realized that a week later and publicized it, and nobody's watched it yet because it was just like yesterday. But if you want more details, there is a video I posted, I believe, yesterday or the day before that talks about it. He fell 25 feet from our attic, and he's doing better. He's in a rehabilitation center at the hospital a couple hours away. But because of the coronavirus scare, they're saying, like, I can't take the girls to visit him there anymore. We went 7 out of the last 10 days, but as of yesterday, we were not able to go. No one under the age of 18, and they can only have 2 visitors a day. They have to be, direct family, all that jazz. So we're sheltering in place at home, just to keep us from being exposed as much as possible. So hopefully he can come home. And to that effect, I got, I believe, 10 books at the library this morning when I made a trip out to take our old library books back and to run to the store and get some baby food. We are not panic buying. We had plenty of toilet paper. I just went and got some groceries and some baby Tylenol because we're teething. But I got 10 books, and then I also have 4 or 5 other books that I'll be looking at possibly reading over the next week or so. Our school has not shut down or extended spring break yet, but there's no telling what will happen over the next few days or weeks with what is going on right now. So anyway, let's get to the books. I hope everybody is safe, and I'm going to show you what I'll be reading. I have several. I have 4 middle grade, 2 YA, and 5 adult books, and several of them are mysteries. So let's get into it. The first one I have is Flavia de Luce, Book 2, The Weed That Strings the Hangman's Bag by Ellen Bradley. Someone told me they thought this was YA because the protagonist is 11. However, my library has it in the adult cozy mystery section, so I don't know. I'm calling it an adult read. I think it's written more for adult minds, but the 11-year-old protagonist is great. She thinks like an 11-year-old, but a genius 11-year-old, and it's kind of like young Sheldon, but in the 50s with a girl in England who loves chemistry and wants to blow things up. So, yes, I love it. All right. Then I have 2 of the next 3 Aunt Dimity books. Book 16 is in the mail. I ordered it from Amazon because my library doesn't have it. Nobody around here did for us to do interlibrary loans. So I just ordered it off of Amazon, and when I am finished reading it, I may donate it to the library. I don't know yet, but I may go ahead and start ordering all of the Aunt Dimity books now and just have the whole 20 books or whatever's in the series right now. But that one is called Aunt Dimity and the Family Tree, which is followed by book 17, Aunt Dimity and the Village Witch, and 18, Aunt Dimity and the Lost Prince. And these are all by Nancy Atherton. I have spoken at length about those books or the series recently and how much I love it. So if you haven't heard, I love it, and I think that you should definitely pick it up and read it. Aunt Dimity's Death is the first book. Go for it. They're great. You can find them probably through your library ebook, Kindle Unlimited, stuff like that. Do it. I also got Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City. I'm going to try it, but I'm not going to make any promises. I read the first couple of books in the YA series that I've suddenly lost the name for, with Selena Sardathian and all that. I liked the first couple of books, and after that it got a little iffy for me. So we'll see how I feel about this one. And then my final adult book is Your Heart's Desire by Melody Carlson. This is set in 1946, where a widowed mother and her 9-year-old son move in to her sister's basement in California to start a new life. That's all I know about it, but I love books set in the 40s, so I'm hoping that I will enjoy this one as well. On to the YA books. I got Deep and Darkest Red. This is by Anna Marie McLemore, and I know nothing about it, but the cover is beautiful and the back sounded intriguing, so I picked it up. If you know anything about it, if you've read it, please let me know, because I got nothing. But I'm looking forward to reading it and finding out. The other YA book I have is Chosen by Kiersten White. This is the second book in the Slayer series by her. I read the first book, which is aptly named Slayer, a week or two ago and really enjoyed it. I think I gave it like a 3.5 or a 4 on Goodreads. The writing style is not my favorite, but it worked well in this situation. I really enjoyed the characters and I love Buffy. And obviously Kiersten White does too. And she did an amazing job of working in canon from the movie and from the series and even from the Angel series. So that makes me super happy. Everything in this book series happens after the end of the Buffy television series and uses some things from the comic book series that came out and continued on the Scooby Gang's adventures. So it makes my little nerdy heart happy to read them, and I'm looking forward to carrying on with book 2. Then I have 4 middle grade books from the library. The first one is Front Desk by Kelly Yang. This follows a young girl whose family has immigrated to America and works at a hotel. That's really all I know about that one. The next one is The Princess Who Flew with Dragons by Stephanie Burgess. And basically, the main character of this is Sophia. And Sophia is not the crown princess. She is the little sister to the crown princess. And basically, she's nerdy and she doesn't want to people. And she really hates being used to further her sister's political career. So when they ask her to go to a different country to kind of be what's it called? I want to say envoy, but I don't think that's the right word. Anyway, to go to this country and meet with people, she agrees to go and get away from her sister, and she discovers a magical place of learning and new friends, and it just sounds like I'm going to really enjoy it, and it's a short middle grade, so that's going to be delightful. And then the last 2 books I have are the second and third book in the Winter House series by Ben Guterson. The second book's name is The Secrets of Winter House, and book 3 is The Winter House Mysteries. So they will count for both middle grade March and March Mystery Madness, which I love. I really enjoyed book 1 after I got into it. It did take a little while to get into, but once I got into it, I was hooked. And I can't wait to continue on with the series and see what happens with our characters. So that was my library haul. But like I said, I do have a couple of other books that I'm going to be choosing from this week. So I'm currently reading Case Closed Mystery in the Mansion by Lauren Magaziner, I believe is her name. I know the last name is Magaziner. And that is another library book that I renewed while I was there. And then I have Wings of Fire, The Dragonette Prophecy by Tui T. Sutherland, looks like. I have several students who have told me I need to read Wings of Fire, and this came in my Scholastic box, so I thought I'd give it a try. This says it is book 1, so I'm looking forward to seeing what my boys love so much. And then I have 3 books by Gordon Korman. I have Slacker, Ungifted, and Super Gifted. So we really love Gordon Korman in my classroom. I typically do at least one Gordon Korman book with 7th grade and 8th grade per year. Although last year, my 7th graders read both the 7th grade and 8th grade book because they realized I had both of them in the classroom and kind of mutinied and ended up starting Restart without me. So I just kind of gave in and let them do it because it's not often they choose a book. So this year, I don't know that we're going to read one as a class with worksheets and everything. Although at the end of the year, we may go ahead and read one just for funsies because we do things like that. But anyway, these are the huge stack of books that those were. There's books, and I'm going to try to read them. That's what I'm saying. Guys, I took a nap earlier, and I think I fried my brain. Anyway, I hope that you are all doing well and staying safe, and I will talk to you again as soon as I can. Fist bump people and tell them you love them from a safe distance, and I will do the same to you. There you go. Have a great week. Bye.